everyone. Hi, how are you? The tree's in my way. Hello. Hi, how are you? This is Nightly Platy. It has been a minute since you've seen me. Uh, Life gets in the way, and I apologize for that. I work 5 to 6 days a week, 10 to 12 hours each of those days. But I have not been idle in this world. I have been collecting a lot of supplies so that I can continue to build for you. Yes, and it has been great. I've done a couple of little things here and there, just small projects, nothing too big, nothing too big. Why don't I show y'all that before we get started on today's project? Oh, look at my horse back there. Oh, and Gobi, you remember Gobi, the camel? And I've got some llama friends there. They were generously donated, generously, definitely donated, definitely didn't take them at all. But yes, they kind of exist back there. I gotta find a place for them. I gotta build a little sanctuary for them. I gotta build something for my horse. I gotta build something for Gobi, and I gotta build something for those sniffers over there. And you can see my two little allays. They have been very busy. You can see some flowers back there. Very busy collecting seeds from those sniffers. And giving them to me whenever I venture over there. It is in a spawn chunk, so they're always loaded, which is fantastic. Anyways, let's go look at some projects. First off, the mine. Okay, now as we approach the mine here, you're going to see that the entrance is now covered. I figured it would be nice. I'm going to make it a little more pretty at some point, but for now, it is what it is. So we've got a little overhang to kind of protect it all as we come down in here. Now, the smelting and storage area I have created. Now, you remember I had these before, these little cauldrons with the little lava farm over here. I had those, and I had the little smelting system, but I added some structural supports so that the cave doesn't collapse in on it. Right, with we got some polished granite, some regular granite, some bricks, all the fun things, and lots and lots and lots of storage. Like over here, we've got cobblestone variants. This is our mossy chest. There's not a lot in here, but that's for a good reason. I'll show you. We got dirt, we got gravel over here, some tough block, lots of tough block, some skulk. Found plenty of skulk. This is all the smeltery. I'm smelting some glass down right now. We've got just a little bit of glass. Over here, we've got ores that I've collected and feel like decorating with. Right, we don't have any deep slate coal. That's one of the rarest blocks in the game, but we'll see if we can find it. But I got some copper ore in here. We've got iron. We got blocks of iron, raw iron. That's my southern accent coming out, which is all good. We got redstone. We got lapis. We've got gold, both the stone and the deep slate variant. We did have some diamond, but I'll show you that in a second. Over here, we've got all of our geode stuff. We've got the block of amethyst. We've got the amethyst shards and crystals. We've got the calcite. Down here, we've got the smooth basalt. Over here, we have all of our stone storage. We've got granite and andesite and diorite. We got a little bit of diorite in there for a pop of color, just to change it up a little bit. Over here, we've got stone. We've got copper. I've been aging a lot of copper. And we've got cobbled deep slate in here. We've got dripstone and polished deep slate. We got our brick stuff up here. We got the deep slate tile. We got the deep slate bricks. Over here, we got glass. We got colored glass. Up here, our fortune pickaxe. I don't need to be carrying that around as I adventure around the world. It can stay right here and be safe. But yeah, we've got all of that going. It is super cool. I've got these little torches, these little sconces on the walls to kind of keep up with the don't look there. It's fine. Then we still got old Chesty here. Old Chesty filled with random stuff. I don't remember how I got this proper fish. Anyways, but there's a couple other things down here. I'm in the middle of a project right here. I wanted an AFK room so that if I put a bunch of stuff in there to smelt, I could stand somewhere safe where nothing's going to find me. And, well, let's go down here first. And down here, I've created a copper aging area. I hollowed all this out. Whee! I've hollowed all this out. It's usually filled with copper. Each one of these lines is 20 copper blocks. So we can age a lot of copper at once. We've got a nice little AFK spot down here with our bamboo wood. Nice and safe. You can see through and check back every once in a while, see how well the copper's aging. And then over here, we still got some copper sitting here, not a whole bunch. And I kind of cleared out the side of this geode so you can look in it and we can farm it and whatnot. But yeah, I cleared this area. I'm gonna make it pretty eventually. I just kind of have to redo some of the math. Everywhere you see one of these little dirt blocks, you place a thing of copper. I've got some glowstone in the ceiling for lighting and some torches on the wall for more lighting. But it's a work in progress, right? Now, as you come down here, there's the entrance, right? We got our overhang, our covering, our little smelting area. As you come down, nowhere special. But over here, this is how the cave naturally generated, I think. Or maybe I mined some stuff out. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. But in here is a super, super secret. If I take an item, an article of armor, and I take it off, and I put it back on, you hear some little blah, right? Opens up to this AFK room. I'm in the middle of doing stuff with it. It's not finished, clearly. But we got a wall of deep slate copper, deep slate iron, deep slate lapis. That's what that's called. Deep slate redstone, and over here deep slate gold. We've got some mangrove wood interspersed with it. I like that red texture, right? It's not finished. Don't look up there. Anyways, but over here we have a system set up. Here, I'll show you. Here we have one of the new calibrated sculk sensors, right? And it's set. We've got this lectern here. We've got a comparator, and then the sculk sensor, and then there's an observer, and then the piston that pushes the redstone, and it lights it all up, right? Anyways, it is set to a level of 5, right? We're on page 5, a redstone level of 5. Now, what that level is the calibrated sculk sensors detect certain things at certain redstone level, or certain sounds if you put a comparator in there, right? So I have it set to 5. 5 is the sound it makes when you equip armor. So the sculk sensor hears it, it activates the redstone line, and it shuts or opens the door here. So I can come in here, I can stand anywhere, and it will be perfectly safe because it's all lit up and whatnot. Nothing's going to spawn in here, right? And every time I do this, within range of that calibrated sculk sensor, I gotta figure out why it does that. But anyways, I can come in and out of this AFK room. It hits both the smelting area and the copper aging area, so I can sit right here in the middle all day long if I needed to wait on that stuff to happen. So pretty cool, right? It is pretty cool. I think so, at least. But that is one of the projects that I have been, or these are, I guess, 3 of the projects that I've been working on, little side projects, right? Let's go see one more. I can't remember if I showed y'all this on the last episode. It's been a little bit, but I'm going to show you anyway. To the skeleton farm. Okay. When I left y'all, I'm going up the ladder. Don't mind me. When I left y'all last time, this side was finished. It looks nice and pretty. We got the cherry blossom leaves with the particles coming down and everything, right? Somewhere in here, there's a spore blossom. Well, I think I moved it, but we had the spawners set up. We got the copper and the tinted glass here. Oops, excuse me. We've got the spawner and the tinted glass here. Everything was great, right? We've even got the lighting system set up with redstone. But the other side did not look so good. Remember, it kind of went off to the side a little bit because the 2 spawners are not quite in line with each other. But what I did is I swallowed my pride and I went ahead and just made it one room at the same level and incorporated an enchanting setup. Look at that, baby. I still need to add some leaves over there, but keeping in line with all that we've done, we've got the roof, the same kind of roof where I got a little spore blossom there. We got the enchanting setup, the full enchanting setup. We even incorporated some chiseled bookshelves with, as you can see, some enchanted books in them. We got some more bookshelves here, some more bookshelves here. We got our sconces still. We got our barrels up in the middle and whatnot. We even have some amethyst for a nice... You can hear that nice enchanting sound when you step on it. We got our light gray terracotta glaze, whatnot. We got our grindstone to get rid of some stuff. We got our anvil to put things together. Super exciting. And just in case We can even go to sleep back here still. And you can still see into the spawning. Oop, let me get down there. You can still see into the spawning area to make the river. So we've got a little bit of the glass left. Now, to get out of here, unfortunately, you got to run and jump. Oop, I didn't make it. Run and jump. There we go. And then crouch and get out because of these armor stands. We were getting so much armor from these skeletons, I decided to make some armor stands. Now, I need the chainmail helmet. I haven't gotten one yet, but we're going to work on that eventually. But we've got the gold armor. We've got the what's it called? The leather armor right here and whatnot. And then we got the most of the chainmail. I just need the helmet. Eventually, maybe we'll have, instead of the leather, we'll do like iron or what's that stuff called? Deep plate, diamond, not deep plate, diamond armor. And then maybe some netherite if we get really, 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 really rich, and just have some netherite armor on display, some blocks of netherite everywhere, just to, you know, make sure everybody knows that our kingdom is the best kingdom and we are the richest. Ooh, I blend in with that copper. Look at me. Anyways, but let's go look at what I've got ready for y'all today. Here we are, standing on the dock in front of our house. Look, isn't that so magical? You can't even see it. It's like playing with sight lines here. You go under the trees and whatnot, and then boom, this imposing house in the middle of the forest. Now, from other places, you can see the roof sticking out, and that was by design. I wanted it to be high enough so that you could see the roof coming out of there. You could see a little bit of the embellishments, but I wanted this whole thing to kind of lift up out of the forest. That was the whole goal. Now, across the river, there is our mob farm, which we're probably going to tear down at some point since it's a little useless since we have the skeleton spawner, but maybe we'll leave it, maybe we won't. I don't know. But if we go this way, diagonal, I have a space cleared out right here. And right here on this hill overlooking the river is going to be the site of our brand new state-of-the-art villager breeder. That's right. We are going to get started on a villager breeder so we can get some villagers in here, bring a little life to this place. I think that's going to be fantastic. Then we can get going on a some trading halls with some trades and get some other things going. All the villager necessities are going to come from this location right here. It's going to be great right here on the hillside, and everything will be fine. And it's close to the river, so if we need to transport the villagers by the river, we can do that. It's super easy by water. And it's kind of nestled up on this hillside. You're going to see this, and then the little mountain back there rising up from the distance. And you'll be able to see it from anywhere in the kingdom. See, I told y'all, the roof kind of peeking out over the forest there. That's by design. Anyways, but let's get started. We've got a lot to build here, and I am so excited to finish this thing. I designed this months ago before I got busy, and we are just now getting to it. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, folks, the exterior of the villager breeder is done, and I'm so excited for you to see it. Let's take a look back here at that marvelous building. Look at how tall it is. Look at how colorful it is with the copper, the fully oxidized copper and the cherry leaves. And oh my goodness, I am so excited for you to see everything that is involved with that. So let's go ahead and do that. So, oop, 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 I'm pressing all the buttons. So, right off the bat, we brought in the moss. We've got the mossy everywhere. This is a nice enchanted forest, so the moss is growing all over the place. It's growing up the walls. We've got the mossy cobblestone, or the moss going into the mossy cobblestone, some tough block, just some cobblestone, and then some more structured stones with the polished andesite and the stone bricks and some regular stone in there, all the way around. Beautiful. We've got the overhangs to protect it from the if we want to open the windows to protect it from the rain. We've got the shutters to protect from the wind. Here, there's some blocks in there, so don't look at the connecting. You gotta look at it like this, straight on, where you don't see that. Anyways, so the first story, all stone as usual, keeping it like the house. Second story, we have a combination of the calcite and the polished what's it called? Diorite, polished diorite, just like our house over there. So we're kind of mimicking the same kind of color scheme over here. It's my house, their house. Well, it'll be somebody's house eventually. Again, we've got the shutters and the overhang. We got little bush boxes with the beautiful cut copper slabs, fully oxidized with the cherry leaves and some dark oak signs around the sides. We got some roof action going on. Over here is the front. Now the front is not facing the river, so we got to do a couple of things with that. But we've got the dark oak trim with the copper, the fully oxidized copper. Anyways, so now our task is to get some villagers in here. This is going to be the hardest part, and I never ever look forward to moving villagers, but we're gonna do it. As soon as the sun sets, look how pretty. I'm gonna go to the nearby village. I'm gonna trap some villagers in some boats, and I'm gonna bring them all the way back here, and we're gonna get them in here, and they're gonna start breeding, and we're gonna have all the villagers we could ever ask for. Okay, let's do that. Real quick, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, it has been raining this whole time on this adventure, but these two are going to be the what words am I looking for? These two are going to populate this entire area for us. Yes, they are. Now, the problem, I'm thinking it's not going to be too much of a problem. But also, obviously getting them up there is going to be a thing. But I used a lot of barrel in the decoration of this thing. So I don't think they're gonna take to them. Especially once they get in their little zone. There's only a composter, but we're gonna find out. But oh, it's nighttime. Let me sleep, and then I'm gonna build a railway to get them up. All right, pick him up all the way. Go all the way. Oh, did we get him in? Look at him in there. Now, your friend. That should be good. And then if I do this, and go. Keep going. And he's in as well. All right. So I'm going to plant a bunch of these carrots. Carrots, why? Carrots are great because you only get carrots out of it. with potatoes, you could end up with poisonous potatoes, and then this farmer, could end up with an inventory full of poisonous potatoes, which is no good. You can't do wheat because instead of they just make bread out of it, and then beetroot, you've got the seeds and whatnot. But the carrots, it's just carrots, so it's great. Oh no, I don't want to eat it. So you know. Are healthy. Let me eat some meat. Y'all are about to be vegetarians for the rest of your life. All right. And yes, I know that this is not a full look. Would you stop moving in my way, sir? There's not enough light there? That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. So they are about to live off of carrots for the rest of their lives, which will be forever because they won't die because they are very safe in here. All right, folks, I have been working on a secret project. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Nope. But while I have been doing that, I have been letting this villager breeder kind of exist for a little bit, you know, just to see what happens. So let's go check on it right now. Now I will, about to walk off the pier. Okay, I will say that there are 2 villagers that I have worked up just for fun, you know, in the off recording. One of them is a let me talk to you. One of them is a mending villager. Now, okay, I will admit I have not updated. Well, I did today, but before I did not update my game. I was still on 1.20.0, 1.20.1. Anyways, the first one that came out because I had Optifine and I hadn't updated Optifine in a while, and so I didn't update my game, and I didn't even think about it. So I'm sorry. I apologize because I know all the villager stuff has come out, and the trading and the enchantments and stuff has changed with the librarians. But I was not part of that. My glass isn't connected. Look at that. What? Why isn't my glass? I got Optifine. Anyways, I'll fix it in a little bit. But I have a mending villager. I mean, I had one before in a village far away, but I didn't want to cross the ocean anymore, so I have my own. Same price, so it's like I transported him. But in order to get some emeralds, I have a Fletcher as well, and I've been trading lots and lots of sticks. So I have those 2, but that's all. Let's see, though, how well this villager breeder is doing. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, open. I would say... Sir? How did you get out? Sir? Hey, I might trade with him anyway. With that string. I got lots of strings and spiders. Anyways, I wish I had a spider spawner. There's one somewhere. I just forgot where it is. Anyways. But I would say it works really well. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villagers. At least 6 villagers in there, and him 7. Sir. Fine, you can free roam, that's fine. But and then the bids. Did I put the bids? I put the bids away. Okay, anyways, so it is working fine, just fine. I think this is gonna be an excellent villager breeder. It's not a full 9x9 space up there for them to farm, but I think that will be okay. Ooh, the sun's about to set. Let me go to sleep so we don't get any bad guys. Okay, I'm gonna put this bed away because I know y'all want it. But I came in here because I wanted to put some more minecarts. Sir, can you calm down? I wanted to put some more minecarts here in our dispenser so that when we get ready to move all of our villagers, we can do that. Yeah? When we get ready to move all of our villagers, we can do that. But thank you, everybody. That will be enough for this episode. I think we have done a big project right here, especially moving those villagers. Sometimes I think that takes longer than actually building the buildings and stuff. You know what I mean? Anyways, but that will be enough for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you could please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. That way, it helps me out. I'm a small content creator. So any little bit helps. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.